Oh, shit.
Start a whole new
whatever,
one.
yes.
I'll just stitch it together.
Yeah, I had to take a huge shit, so we had to take a break.
She was in there for a solid 5 minutes.
It was one of those I have to take my shirt off shits.
I haven't had one of those in a long time.
Me either, dude. I was like, I'm not gonna make it out of this bathroom. He's gonna have to go on without me.
I'm not making it out alive!
But we were talking about the American Sniper story.
Oh, yeah.
And the next part was like we were playing, we're still playing Screen Sheet, and then I discovered this like hole in the ground or something, and I was like, oh man, I want to go in that hole. And Xavier's like, just like that guy did with that baby. And I was like, dude, stop it! We can't talk about it. And then also we talked about how Chris Cornell died.
Oh, yeah, but we were like, first we were like, Chris Cornell, I think, and then we were like, yeah, it was some weird sex thing, and then we were just going on and on, I know, like, disrespecting the dude.
I know, and I was like, I mean, rip, but... And then I was like, I remember driving at work, because I do a lot of driving for work, and I'm driving around, and I'm thinking about the episode, because we were going to air it and stuff, and then I was like, I think the Chris Cornell thing might be more offensive than the baby thing, but I don't know. I don't know if we should air the episode, dude, and then we, never did. Because the rest of the episode, honestly, isn't that great. It's just that part that's good.
Yeah, that part that we can't air, that's funny.
Yeah.
We should just air that part.
Yeah, just that,
Yeah, maybe we could stitch it into the podcast.
Oh, yeah, we'll just put it in, maybe.
Because we already talked about it.
Yeah.
The cat is out of the metaphorical bag.
The cat's out of my fucking sack. God, that shit took a lot out of me, dude.
Yeah, you seem like exhausted. You walk in like a perfectly healthy man, you come out like you just...
I'm a little winded. Oh!
Santa Maria!
Dios mío!
I think I said Einstein's ghost the other day.
You did, it was in a video because I was going to use it for a beginning slate. Because I'm like scrolling through an episode to see if I can use anything for it because we weren't going to air that episode, and you just go, Einstein's ghost! And I was like, I'm going to use that. I don't know why. But I didn't end up using it.
I don't know. What do you think is our funniest beginning slate?
I really like the Gabby, do we play the Kirby? That's like the one from, that I aired today.
Hell yeah.
Oh man, I don't know. I really like, probably, what was it, Scream, Yell,
Okay, nobody knows the story behind that.
No, no one does, because no one knows the story behind any of our beginning slates.
Oh, yeah.
Would they be called title cards?
I guess so.
Yeah, our title cards.
Title cards.
Where it shows our goofy faces, and then we do a thing in them.
The great drawings Gabby did.
Thank you. Thank
you. That particular audio recording is 4 years old.
We found it. We were going through all the recordings to name them. Because what we used to do is we used to do mic tests to make sure the mic was working, and then we'd use those as the title card.
Yeah.
So we were going through the recordings and labeling them, that way we could remember which ones were which, by giving them a title. And there was one from years ago, and Xavier's like, oh god, alright, let's listen to them. I don't know what they are, I'm sorry in advance. And most of them were just him clap left, clap right, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and then that one was just beep, boop, bop, scream, yell, we couldn't stop listening to it and laughing about it.
You were laughing more than I was, because you loved it.
It's so fucking funny. Because you weren't you're just, It's so fucking weird.
I get embarrassed when I'm with myself.
Yeah.
Because I'll be I'll tell myself to say something funny, and I'll be like, and I'm not going to do that. But, that's from... I remember a long, long time ago, I was just recording stuff because I wanted to do, a read-aloud channel.
Yeah.
Because I used to love reading, just out loud. I wanted to do, audiobooks for people.
Yeah.
And I was testing for that because I wanted to, get up and, walk around the room and read and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Never did anything like that.
Aww.
Ever.
That's pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
I was gonna do that, because my YouTube channel is a failure, and nobody watches it.
I do.
When I look at our watch time on our channel, we're almost at 2,000 minutes of watch time, which probably isn't a lot compared to big YouTubers, but for us, that's a lot.
That's huge.
My channel is 10 minutes.
Really?
Maybe 20 minutes, or half an hour. It's not even a lot. It's just horrible. So, but I was gonna completely revamp the channel, and I was gonna do, I was gonna write my own short stories, and then read them aloud, and then do my own music behind it.
We should do that for this channel. Me and you should get together, write a short story each, say it on the podcast and put music behind it that we did together.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That'd be really fun.
That would be really cool, yeah. And I was going to do that, and I wrote this story about this girl who had flowers for hair. And she lived in, like, a little apartment above a florist. Mm-hmm. And the florist would pay her for her hair.
Yeah.
But because she would, like, cut all her hair off, she was, like, bald and stuff, and she was scared of going out into, like, the outside world and all this shit. And then she was, like, super depressed about it, so she stopped growing flowers. So then the florist was, like, losing business because this girl wasn't growing her hair and stuff. And then the florist is like, you gotta go because you're not, like, you know...
Yeah, you're
living here for free, and you're just giving me your hair. You gotta go. So she becomes, like, homeless and shit, and then she's like, there's nothing left beautiful in the world. And then, while she's, like, on the street, she, like, sees, like, a couple, like, dancing in the rain together. She sees, like, kids playing in the park and all this stuff. And the more beautiful things she sees, the more of her hair grows. Mm-hmm. And then people come all over just to see her and stuff. And then she feels beautiful again. And that was, like, the story.
Hell yeah.
And I wrote the whole thing, and I liked it a lot, the way I wrote it. And then, when it came to recording it, it was just so awkward. Like, when I read aloud, I sound like, obviously, like, I'm reading from something, and I have a horrible stutter. And then... once I, like, recorded the whole story, and it came down to, like, doing the music to it, I just couldn't do it.
Right.
So the whole thing just fell apart, and I was like, fuck it, I'm not doing it.
Aw, that's sad.
Yeah, it sucks. So, like, whenever I try to do a creative project with just myself, I talk myself out of doing it, and then I don't do it. That's why my YouTube channel is not what I want it to be at all, and it's just me talking about weird shit in front of a camera.
What's your favorite video on your YouTube channel?
My favorite video on my YouTube channel? Mm-hmm.
Pesto is best though.
No, that's
my favorite.
Really?
Yeah.
That's like my least favorite one.
Oh, really? I love Pesto.
I love, I love it because it's with Jimmy and stuff. Yeah. But it was just like the whole thing behind it, like editing it and stuff. It was just such
it took you 6 hours to edit.
It took me 6 hours to edit that video, and nobody watched it because I did like it a lot, and then nobody watched it, and I was like, whatever. Plus, the quality was really bad. It wasn't what I really wanted it to be. My favorite video, honestly, is literally inhaling meat.
Oh, really?
And too much beef.
Too much beef.
I love those ones. They're so fucking funny.
They're good.
Like, I love them. But obviously those are, like, people's least favorite ones.
I don't think I have any video of yours that I don't like.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't like most of mine.
The thing is, though, I think I'm biased because I'm your bestest friend.
Yeah, so you're used to listening to me talk nonsense.
Exactly, because it's all we do together.
Yeah, but most people, they're like, this chick's not hot, I'm not seeing any tits, and she's fucking insane. So there's nothing for people to go on here, you know what I mean? Maybe if I had done my makeup up and was, like, shoving up my tits and did my hair all nice and shit.
Had a nice clickbaity title.
Yeah.
Had, like, a thing with your titties in it.
Yeah, then people would be like, oh, I'll watch it just to see the hot chick.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
People are douchebags.
Yeah, but because I put nothing on there that people are like, I want to watch that, it's like, I'm just literally just being myself.
Yeah.
Then it's like, people are like, I don't want to watch that,
The thing is, you have to sell people on you, which I think is, like, the worst part of, like, human qualities is, like, in order to be friends with someone, you have to fucking sell yourself.
Yeah, and
you gotta be like, hey, you should be friends with me, and this is why.
Yeah.
The reason I like you so much is because I didn't have to sell shit. I just came in and I was like, sup, bitch? And it's like, oh, hell yeah, we're friends now.
Because I don't like it when people try to sell themselves. I don't like it when people try to brag about all the amazing things they can do and have done. I don't like that.
Fuck that noise. I'll tell you what I want to fucking tell you.
Yeah, it's like, I am really good at reading people and what they're all about by, like, the first 2 sentences they say to me.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, okay, this person's cool. Mm-hmm. Like, because if I feel, like, totally at ease with a person, then it's like, hell yeah. But if I feel, like, weird, like, I don't know what all I can say around this person.
Exactly. Like then it's I have to pull things out? Do I have to, like, censor myself?
Yeah, I don't want to do that. Like, if I'm hanging out, if I'm hanging out with someone and I feel no energy at all, like, if I'm just like, I am so drained, I don't feel like hanging out with this person. Yeah. You know what I mean? Then it's like, I really don't want to hang out with them. But, like, with you, it's like, we can sit here and talk for hours and we don't even realize hours have passed.
Exactly. I think that's the weirdest thing, though, because I've had, best friend before. Yeah. Literally, someone who I considered my brother for almost my entire life, known him since the 4th grade, and I have literally nothing to do with him now.
Yeah.
I am 100% more friends with you than I ever was with him.
Yeah.
As a thing.
Yeah. It's just like how I had a best friend for almost 10 years, and the thing is I could only be, like, maybe 70% of myself around them. And it's not like I felt like they would judge me. It's just like there are parts of myself that I didn't want to share with that person because they were so different from me. Mm. And for you, it's like I'll tell you anything. I'll be like, dude, here's this weird thing I gotta tell you, and I don't feel judged. You're just like, oh, dude, that's fine.
Exactly.
I told you things I would never tell another human being. You know what I mean? And,
Same.
Yeah. And, like, it's like, I've told Jimmy, obviously.
Oh,
I
exactly.
trust Jimmy. But, like, as a friend, I've never told anyone a lot of things that I've told you.
Exactly.
And it's like, it's because I trust you, you know?
Exactly. And the same way, I wouldn't tell you about that one thing unless you were my literal... The thing is, if you were any other, like, best friend, I still wouldn't tell them that shit.
Yeah.
That's like, ew, god TMI, dude. But, like, with you, it's like, dude, I got this fucking gnarly thing going on.
Like, the funny thing is about our relationship, yesterday you went to tell me a story and you're like, okay, TMI. And I was like, do you even need to say that anymore? We've literally, like, talked about the weirdest shit and done the weirdest shit.
Exactly. Like, god, the three of us, me, you, and Jimmy, all together... is just a bizarre concoction of things we've done.
Yeah. And if you look at us, we don't look like people that would hang out.
Yeah. No, not at all.
We've got me, the weird hippie that's sometimes a dude.
Yeah.
We've got you, just like the nihilist in a Hawaiian shirt. We've got Jimmy, the Viking metal guy that wears a kilt. God. You know what I mean? Like, when we're out in public, people are like, look at this shit. This is fucking weird.
What is going on here?
Yeah, especially Jimmy and I as a couple. You'd expect him to be with exactly what his type is. Like, a fucking pale-ass goth girl with the black hair and the black lipstick and the fucking corset and shit. And then instead he's with me, who's like, I'm just gonna wear pajama pants and a t-shirt on it.
I disagree with that wholeheartedly, because when I see you and Jimmy together, I'm like, that's a fucking couple.
Oh, really?
And it's not even because I've known you guys as a couple for so long.
Yeah.
The first moment I saw you two together, I was like, makes sense.
Yeah.
Especially when you're, like, all dressed up or whatever. Like, the way you do it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, shit, yeah, these two belong together.
Yeah, but when it's just, like, I'll go out wearing this, like a ripped-up tank top and some fucking stained-up pants. I don't even know what's on these pants. And Jimmy goes full-out kilt, the fucking tunic, all that shit.
That's all he wears.
Yeah, I know, that's all he wears. It's just funny to see us together. It's like, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
Like, for me, though, it's just like, yeah, you two belong together. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it's like, that's two people that are just themselves, you know?
For me, it's always been like, I'm just going to put on whatever I'm putting on and I'm leaving the house.
Yeah, exactly. As long as I'm comfortable and I'm not too exposed when
exactly.
I leave the house. When I'm at home, I'll wear, what I'm wearing right now, I would never wear this shirt in public.
Exactly.
This shows too much cleavage. I don't... I'm basically hanging out of this thing.
Do
and
you wear shirts that are straight up see-through?
Yeah, I do.
Exactly.
And it's like, but in public, I'm like, I need to be as covered up as possible.
And the thing for me is like, when I'm at home, I am almost always in my underwear or butt-ass naked.
Yeah.
That's the thing, because that's what I'm comfortable with, and that's what I'm gonna fucking do.
And we don't care.
Exactly. Come on, like, how many times is, like, all of us just fucking naked? You know what I mean?
Yeah, all the
just
time.
Like, who fucking cares?
Yeah.
Is the thing. Like, who fucking cares?
It's like the human body. Who fucking cares? You know
like,
everyone has a human body.
I'm gonna give that one to my parents. Because whenever I was growing up, there was like a titty or something on my screen, my mother would always say, it's just the human body is beautiful and it's nothing to be ashamed of.
Yeah.
That's exactly how I want to be with my kids. It's like, okay, so you saw a titty, so what? I mean,
Yeah.
It's just the human body. Don't be ashamed and don't be like, don't be a little pervert about it, but, be cool, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. Like... And that bothers me, like, when girls get in trouble at school or something because their bra strap's showing. It's like...
Or they're wearing too short of a skirt, or, you can see their shoulders, or something fucking totally just stupid. It's like...
Why are you making people feel weird about their bodies?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
It's fucking retarded. It's like, oh, it's distracting to the boys. It's like, well, then fucking tell them to stop being such little fucking perverts.
Yeah, that's weird.
And the thing is, 90% of the time, no dude fucking cares what you're wearing.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, if you're a hot bitch, you're a hot bitch, but if you're not, you're not. And who fucking gives a shit?
Yeah.
It's the stupidest thing
It
ever.
is. I hate it. It's like, just wear whatever you want.
Exactly.
Like, and I don't understand judging people based on how they're dressed, because it's like, who cares? It's literally whatever linens we're strapping to ourselves to protect ourselves in the outside world. Who cares if it looks good or not? Who cares if it has a fucking name of a brand on it? Like, whatever.
For some people, that's all that matters, though.
I know.
And I feel so sorry for those people.
I know.
It's like, if you can't go to Salvation Army and pick out the fucking coolest outfit you'll ever find in your entire life, then there's something wrong with you.
Yeah, exactly. Or if you're, like, dressed weird and people will be like, I wish I had your confidence. It's like, just wear whatever you want.
Exactly. It's not about having confidence. It's about being comfortable.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I'll go out and I'll pick an outfit and I'll be like, I want to look good today.
Yeah.
So I'll pick out my finest Hawaiian shirt and my most ripped up jorts and I'll be like, this is what I'm doing today. I'm going to fucking rock it.
Yeah.
And I fucking do.
Hell yeah, dude. I love wearing pajama pants, a stupid t-shirt, because you know me, I'm all about novelty tees.
Oh, absolutely.
I gotta wear a novelty tee. I'm either wearing some flippy floppies, some moccasins, or some straight up slippers. I don't give a fuck.
All I wear is flip flops. When was the last time you've seen me wear sneakers? Or any shoes at all?
I don't know.
Since we went to the graveyard.
Yeah.
That was literally after that I was like...
Yeah, because your shoes got ruined.
Yeah, and I'm like, no more.
We didn't go to a graveyard, we went ghost hunting.
Oh, yeah. That was fun, though.
Yeah, that was fun. We didn't catch any ghosts.
Well, I mean, what are we going to do? Hold on.
We saw that weird shit, though, at the park.
Oh, the fucking amazing
my God.
trees.
We... was that your foot? No, okay.
No.
We took my sister ghost hunting. We brought cameras, and we were recording, and all this stuff. And we were trying to find places that we suspected might be haunted. And I was like, for some reason, I want to go to this one park I haven't been to in years. So, because I remember getting a weird feeling there. And we go there, and it was after it had stormed for like a week straight. It was like crazy rain happened. This whole park was flooded, and it's like pitch black outside, and all there is like the light from the moon and some street lights. And the way that this park was, there's trees everywhere, and then there's like water everywhere. So when you're looking directly into the water, it's like an opposite world. It was amazing. It was like when you looked in the distance, it was like trees coming out of the ground and trees going straight into the ground because of the reflection.
Beautiful. It was so beautiful.
Oh, it was so cool. It was like literally one of the most amazing experiences in my life. And it was such a simple thing.
Whole time, me and Maddie are sitting there bitching about our shoes getting wrecked.
Yeah, and I was wearing these awesome shoes that I got.
Yeah, fuck you and your nice shoes.
Oh my god, dude. I did not get a single wet in my shoe. And I was walking straight in the water.
When I... Remember how after we got pizza rolls? Or, pepperoni rolls?
Yeah.
The moment I walked into the pizza place, it's just slop, slop, slop. I'm leaving dirty footprints everywhere.
They probably just mopped.
Yeah, and I'm like, I am so sorry about my shoes.
I'm so sorry. We were ghost hunting in the park.
Yeah, exactly. And literally, they were closing when we were getting our shit.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so I'm like, I feel like the worst burden.
You know what I think is bizarre? Is for 6 months, well, for years, I thought I had celiac disease. Which, if you don't know, it's when you're allergic to gluten. Well, not really allergic. It's a disease so your body can't process gluten and your digestive tract gets fucked up. Well, I've had digestion problems my whole life. I thought it was a gluten thing, so I stopped eating it for 6 months. And then I ate something with gluten and it didn't get sick, so I was like, oh, cool, I must be fine. So I ate a pepperoni roll, I ate that muffin, I ate everything in the house that was bread.
Yeah.
And then I got sick the next day.
Probably because you just ate shit.
Yeah, I ate a bunch of shit because I was thinking about it today and I was like, well, the doctor said that I don't have it. So I'm okay. And I've been eating gluten for like 2 weeks now, maybe 3 weeks.
More than that, yeah.
Yeah, and I've been completely fine. I've been like, I feel better than I have in a long time. And I'm like, well, how come I got sick that one day? And I'm like, probably because I just ate a greasy-ass pepperoni roll.
You ate a greasy-ass pepperoni roll, you had a giant muffin, you fucking...
Yeah, like, all within, like, an hour.
Yeah, you ate just garbage.
Yeah, and then I got fucking sick,
yeah.
And that's why. So, my lesson to everyone is, don't just assume you have a disease, go to your doctor first.
Yeah, exactly.
And take care of your fucking body, because I had a diabetes scare. The thing is I had a diabetes scare because I was having all these symptoms. I went to the doctor and found out I actually had a life-threatening disease that wasn't diabetes. So, always go to the doctor. If you suspect there's anything wrong, go to the doctor and take care of your fucking body, dude, because you don't want to end up with diabetes.
And if you don't have health insurance, just pretend it doesn't exist until it goes away.
Until your friend is constantly like, oh, do you need me to put you on your health insurance? On my health insurance, dude? Like, I want you to be okay.
Right. Just ignore me. Just let me die in peace, please.
You know what's not fair is that I have 2 different health insurances.
You have 2 health insurances?
Yes, I'm under my dad's until my birthday, which is in October, and then I have my own through my job.
Oh my god.
The thing is I've never had a copay because I have the greatest insurance that America can offer, and it's about to end in a few months, and then I'm stuck with my crappy work insurance where I have copays and my medications be expensive as fuck.
Oh no.
I know, and I'm like, this sucks. And I'm like, how come I get to have 2 and you don't get to have any?
Here's the thing. I'm totally cool with not having all the amenities I used to have, because it was my decision to leave it.
That's true.
I wholeheartedly decided I don't want these things anymore because I want to move on.
Yeah.
So I'm totally cool with it. That's the thing.
I know.
I don't mind that I'm not getting paid anymore. I don't mind that I don't have health insurance because it was me who decided I don't want these things anymore. And it doesn't bother me.
You're like living off the grid, bro.
It's not so much living off the grid, it's just living with the decisions you make as a human being.
Yeah.
Because if the thing was, I wholeheartedly believe what I did was the right thing, you know what I mean?
I do too, yeah. Because you were miserable at that job.
Yeah.
You know, if you're miserable at a fucking job, do not just stay in that job forever because it's like, well, at least I have a job. No, like, you only get to live for a few years in your life. Just fucking do something different. Like, don't be that person that brags about working at a grocery store for 50 years. Find a different job
Well, the
if
thing
you're
is,
unhappy.
though, if that person's happy at that job...
Yeah, I know, but if you're not happy at that job, you don't have to stay there.
No, but...
I can't fathom... Like, my dad has worked at the same company for, like, 27 years.
That's
or 25 years or
insane.
something like that. And I'm like, how the fuck have you done that? I've been working at the same company for 2 years, and I'm about to blow my head off.
Responsibility. When you have such a large sense of, I have to do this for my family, or I have to do this for the people I love, or I have to do this in order to keep my life that I love so much, or even the life that you fucking hate, as long as you know it's supporting someone else, you will continue to do it till the day you fucking blow your head off, or the day you fucking die.
That's the only reason I've stayed at this job. Like, this job has destroyed my body. I've broken my tailbone. I wrecked my arm and had to get physical therapy. I've gotten a legitimate screw stuck in my foot and had to unscrew it out of my foot. I've done horrible things to myself at this job. And I basically risk my life at this job. And I hate it. And I've done it for 2 years. And I do it because I need to take care of my family.
Exactly.
But the thing is, I fucking hate it. And if I had the opportunity to quit, I would do it in a heartbeat.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing was, with my job... It was, I just couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't, I'm kind of a pussy. You know what I mean? I can't handle much.
Right.
And it was just, uh-oh, too much.
Right.
And one day I'm just like, no. Because the thing was, I totally would have stayed there if Jimmy wouldn't have told me about the one thing.
Yeah.
About, fucking, his thing.
Yeah.
I would have stayed there. 100%, and it would not have been good.
You're so miserable, though.
Yeah, but, I did it for other people.
Yeah, and the thing is, I'm happy you're out of that job, and I'm happy you're living here.
I am, too. The thing is, I am 100% happier than I was there. And not to say that there wasn't good times. There's always good times everywhere you go. But, the thing is, I'm happy now.
Yeah.
And, I just hope that everybody knows that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and... I like seeing people I care about happy.
Yeah.
And I'm glad you didn't stay at that job.
Mm.
Because that job was not for you. You know what
No.
I mean, it helped you build skills that you have now, which is cool.
Absolutely. I have the best looking resume ever.
You do have I'm sure you have a good looking resume.
Yeah. But, for some reason, no matter where I apply, I cannot get a fucking job now. At all.
Well, I mean, it took me... It's like 6 months to find the job that I have now.
Jesus.
Yeah, it took me a long time, and the only reason they hired me was because they were fucking desperate.
Really?
Yes, they were so desperate, they hired a kid that, like, the thing that, like, tells you, like who applied and stuff like that, it goes off of, like, it says, like, recommended, not recommended, like, do not hire. We were hiring people that even said, like, do not hire this person. As long as they applied, we would hire them because we needed people so bad.
Damn.
And that kid flooded someone's house.
Seriously?
He did not hook up a washing machine properly and just flooded their house. Oh, no. I don't think he hooked it up at all. I don't even think he put the hoses up to the washer. So then they went to use their washer and everything just fucking blew up.
How the fuck do you not hook up a fucking washer?
I don't know.
It's the simplest fucking thing on the planet.
Yeah, I don't know. He just flooded their house. Like, thousands of dollars worth of damage.
Oh,
like, destroyed
God.
a dude's pool table and
oh
shit.
Oh my God.
Yeah. It was him and this other kid. This other kid would just bust holes through people's walls.
Are you kidding me?
One time we went to, okay, so I don't want to get into what company I work for because I don't want to, like, get in trouble by that company. But basically, I deliver and install, like, furniture and appliances and electronics and shit like that. And, like, do, like, service calls for stuff if it breaks down. So I'm basically, like, a maintenance man and a delivery person.
Mm-hmm. And for giant fucking thing.
Yeah. And, but this person, we went to pick up their gas dryer because they didn't need it anymore. We go to pick it up, and the guy is like, I don't know how to shut the gas off, so I hope nobody smokes.
Whoa!
And just unplugged the gas.
Are you
and
kidding
just
me?
let the house fill up with gas. So we had to get out of there quick.
Yeah.
And this kid is just fucking busting holes through the wall trying to get the dryer out of the basement. I was like, dude, we need to still be safe about this. We don't want to hurt our merchandise, and we don't want to hurt their house. Like, this is someone's home, and you're just busting holes through the wall and not caring.
Fucking clip a fucking metal thing and fucking light off a spark and blow your asses up.
It was fucking horrifying. I couldn't, like, breathe. There was, like, gas everywhere.
That 100% cannot be a legal condition to work in, is something I'm thinking. Because the moment someone tells you, hey, the gas is off, and not even off, hey, the gas is, off the line, and it's flooding the entire house, go do this thing, I don't think legally you can be sent in there to work on it. You know what I mean?
Well, he did it while we were in there. He's like, I don't know how to turn it off, hope you guys don't smoke.
Holy shit.
We were like, okay.
That's
we're not allowed to, like, if we see child abuse or something like that happen, we're not allowed to, like, call it in. Like, we have to do it on our own time and, like, all this kind of shit. And I'm like, I've seen some shit, you know what I mean? And I'm like, I straight up saw a guy just, like, shove his daughter into, like, a pile of, like, sharp garbage. And was just like, get the fuck out of their way, and, like, shoved him. And I was like, what are you doing? And this house should have been condemned. And there's, like, a million kids there, and there's, like, cats shitting all over the place and having babies on the floor and shit. And I'm like, I need to call someone about this, but I'm not allowed to. You know what I mean? It's fucked up. Like, I can do it on my own time, but the company's like, I don't want anything to do with it. You know what I mean? I'm like, man.
That's when you call and drop an anonymous tip.
Yeah.
But the thing is, God, stuff like that's always bothered me. Mm-hmm. Because, if there's multiple kids in the house and they get taken away, yes, that's my tummy.
Oh, at first I was like, I hope that's his stomach, because that was the scariest noise.
But, the thing is, the houses with multiple children, the kids will get taken away and then they'll get sent to different places.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I didn't do it, is because I'm like, I don't know this family's story. I just see, like, through my eyes, seeing something like that, I'm like, that's wrong, I need to do something about it. And I'm like, but I don't know this family's story.
I mean, if you straight up see someone beating the shit out of a kid, you call someone immediately.
Yeah.
There's a certain point when you have to be like, okay, I see that this is wrong, I'm going to do something about it.
Yeah.
But if it's just like, something like that, I hate to say that, shit like that happens, but shit like that absolutely fucking happens.
Yeah.
Because, parents get rough with their kids. Shit happens.
Yeah.
I don't condone it all,
no.
But, like I said, shit happens.
Yeah.
Especially if your kid's a little fucking asshole and you want to beat the shit out of him all the time.
That kid was an asshole. But I'm not going to say, like, that kid had it coming,
No.
Like, the kid was asking for it.
It's a different situation, for sure.
Yeah.
But, if my little shithead's running around getting in people's way and possibly going to get fucking crushed by a dryer, I'm going to push that little shit out of the way.
Yeah.
Maybe not into a fucking heap of garbage, but, somewhere.
If you were to push that kid anywhere in that house, it would have been just a heap of garbage.
Oh,
it was
God.
a dirty house.
Yeah.
Ugh. That's, like, the problem is that, like, I can drive past a ton of houses, like, anywhere, like, within the Downriver area, and I'll be like, I've been inside that house, I know what it looks like, I know who lives there.
Ooh, that's so interesting.
It's so weird. There's houses that I've seen my whole life living down here, always want to know what they look like, now I know. I know what they look like inside, I know the whole layout of the house.
One of the craziest things to me was, this is a bad story. Not necessarily, but, one time when I was living in Pinckney, our neighbors asked us for help for moving a radiator upstairs. And I was like, oh, fuck yeah, because I love looking at other people's houses.
Yeah.
They go in there, it is so nice. And I get super depressed because, our house has never been, like, the best or whatever.
Yeah.
But I go in there and it's fucking great. The wife's making cookies. And it's like, oh,
hell yeah.
Great. But the thing was, they used to go out a lot for, like, church trips and stuff like that. They were super crazy religious. And they gave me a key to come in and, like, take the dogs out every once in a while.
Yeah.
And I'd, like, let their little shitheads out or whatever. They were, like, little ankle biters that I hated.
Oh, yeah.
But, and I totally would go in there and just, like, sit on their couch and, like, do stuff. And the thing was, I totally lost the key to their house.
Oh, shit.
They were so non-confrontational that they never asked for it back.
Really?
Yeah, so the thing was, I found it, and I was like, I don't know how to give this back, so I still have it. I have a key to their house.
Oh my god, that's weird.
Yeah, I was always like, I have some sort of weird power over these people. Like, I can go on it anytime I want. And I was like, that's a creeper thought.
Yeah,
like, you're being a real creepy little fucko right now.
Dude, my parents' house, that they still live in to this day, when we first moved there, there's, like, stuff in that house that isn't ours, that's, like, in the attic and in the garage and stuff, and, we found, like, a whole set of keys, like, a ring of keys, and we have no idea what these keys are for.
Hell yeah,
and
I love shit like that.
It's still in my parents' house, I'm like, what the fuck are all these keys for?
Hell
it's so weird. But there's, like, boxes of stuff in the attic that isn't ours.
In a house I used to live in Southgate, we just call it the Southgate house at my house, there, because of me, is a pornographic DVD hidden somewhere in the ceiling. And I am so excited for someone to find it, because it has the nastiest title, too.
Oh, what is it?
I can't really say it, because if my dad listens to this, he'll know which one it is.
Oh, okay. Never mind, Dad. Let me tell you about some weird shit that I found at my parents' house. So my bedroom, which used to be my youngest sister's bedroom, and then we ended up switching.
Hold that note. I'm gonna get more water. Continue talking.
Oh, okay. Well, my room in the very back of the house has covering the walls is like a plastic paneling that spans the entire room. You've been in my room.
You left the sandwich out.
I'm probably gonna eat it in a little bit. Well, probably not. I don't feel very good. But you can eat it if you want. Your tummy's rumbling.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, so it's got this plastic paneling on it, and we never knew why. And then, our pipes burst in the bathroom. So, like, a plumber dude, or I don't remember what happened, but they discovered that the, pipes were in my wall.
Whoa.
So they removed the plastic paneling, and then they saw there's a door to get to the pipes, and the door for it's busted off. So instead of putting a new door on it, because they needed to sell that house quick for whatever reason, they just put up this plastic shit all over the walls.
That is bizarre.
Well, so now you could just open up that plastic thing like it's a door. But the glue that's holding the paneling to the door, someone wrote like their name in it. That's like Eric plus Jan or something like that.
Hell
Like
yeah.
it's like a couple thing, is like written on there. And I always thought that was really funny. That it's like they're like, oh, let's seal this wall with our love or something.
Aww,
and then another
that's
time,
cute.
I was in the garage, which the garage is weird. There was this
Your garage freaks me out.
yeah, it's creepy. There is this desk in there that did not belong to my family.
Yeah.
And Nicole and I were exploring in there one day because we found a bunch of weird shit in the garage. And there's this desk, and it's got, like, we opened up all the drawers, and the only thing that we found was, like, a pack of Juicy Fruit. Like, old Juicy Fruit. Yeah, it was weird. And there's this one drawer that's totally stuck, and we can't, like, open it. We spent, like, days trying to bust this drawer open, and we finally did. There's nothing but a huge chain in there.
What?
Like, a super long chain.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was, like, heavy and rusted and stuff, and we were like, what
Maybe
the fuck?
it was a chainsaw chain.
I don't know. It was, like, a chain, like, something that, like a chain, like a link chain.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, it was weird. And then there was also a bird wing nailed to the rafters.
Excuse me?
Yeah, like nailed up on the rafters. I showed it to my dad, and he's like, I have no idea. Like,
That is fucking nuts.
yeah, it's fucking weird.
We bought a desk. I believe we bought it from Salvation Army, right? And the drawers were stuck on it.
Yeah.
And we got it open, and guess what was inside?
What?
3 Hey You Pikachu comics.
What?
Perfectly preserved from the 90s.
Oh, well, hell yeah.
I have them in my comic box that I
Yeah.
showed you guys. I have them in there. They're fucking awesome.
Oh, that's sick. Did you ever hear about that lady who bought, like, a purse from a Salvation Army and found, like, $1,000-something in
Did
it?
she keep the money?
I don't know.
Probably not if it was fucking told on the news.
Yeah, probably not.
Because the thing is, if you find money, you have to be like, oh, lost money, when did you drop this here, whenever.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is gonna do that shit?
Right.
Like, I'm a very caring person, I would say.
Yeah.
I would not do that shit.
No.
I mean, if I saw a little old lady drop, like, $300, I'd be like, oh shit, give that back to her.
Yeah.
But if I never saw anyone drop it, and I just saw it on the side of the road, guess whose money that is?
Yeah.
It's my fucking money, bitch.
Yeah. Like, if I found a briefcase full... If you found a briefcase full of money, what would you do?
That's a good question, because I don't want anyone coming after me.
Yeah.
I'd probably just leave it be, honestly.
Really?
If it was a brief... See, if it had, like, $400, $500, I'm taking that. But if it
Yeah.
had, like, millions of dollars in there, someone is willing to come after your ass to get that shit back. And I'm not gonna be fucking, you know, I'm not gonna be someone's hit, you know what I mean?
Well, what if you turn it into the cops anonymously?
That's okay then.
Yeah, like call the cops and be like, look, I found a briefcase full of money here. I don't want to touch it in case it's hot.
And
but
the thing,
this is for you.
too, about that is, what if someone comes after you for being a snitch?
How would they know it was you?
I don't know, but I don't know what this person's connections are.
Yeah, I guess.
So honestly,
true.
if I did find something like that, I'd probably just leave it. You know, this is someone else's problem.
I would take a little bit of money out of it.
Okay.
Like a fucking stack.
Yeah, I'd take a couple stacks, but I wouldn't take like anything crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I definitely would not take the whole suitcase.
Yeah.
That's a bad idea.
You know what I always wondered is like, say if you like find something like that, you're supposed to turn it to the cops, and if no one claims it, then it's yours.
That's not true. The cops will 100% take it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It's like never mind. I can't tell that story legally, but
Oh. Do I know the story or no?
I'll tell you after the
Okay,
podcast. Sorry.
Sorry.
But yeah. No, if you see that much money laying on the side of the street, almost 100% chance it's hot, and almost 100% chance that someone's going to come after you for it. Don't take the money.
Yeah, exactly. Because who just puts millions of dollars in a briefcase?
And the thing is, I feel bad.
People.
Yeah, exactly. And if it's like, you know, a rich old man like leaving his money for like, you know, whoever to find, that motherfucker's an idiot. No one's gonna fucking take it, and it's gonna get fucking, you know, all nasty and dirty and probably stuck in somewhere on the side of the ditch.
Yeah. I don't know. My dumb ass would probably just take it. And I'd bring it home, and you'd be like, dude, no,
we
dude.
fucking talked about this.
I'd be like, I know, but we could pay off rent for the rest of our lives.
That's when we take enough to pay off rent for a couple of months. And by a couple of months, I mean the next year. Maybe get a new car, fix up Jolene, maybe.
We could get a house. I want a house so bad.
Okay, we take half the money.
Okay.
And then
leave a note that's like, sorry, I got bills.
Yeah, exactly. We all got bills to pay. Fucking, and then I would put it somewhere. I'd probably put it back, exactly where it was. You know what I mean? But like,
spread the money out a little bit to where it looks like nothing was taken.
Exactly. Like when your parents tell you to eat your food and you kind of like push it all over to one side of the plate.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, never take all the money.
No,
because someone will come kill your ass.
Oh, I'm making money around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say that's a podcast.
Yeah, I'd say too. That was a long one.
Yeah, but
if you sat through this whole thing, holy shit, thank you.
We fucking love you.
Yeah, you guys are cool.
But like I said in the last one, the one that it'll get aired eventually. Throw some classical music over it. Ba-boom, we got a podcast.
Thanks for sitting through the whole thing. If you did, if you didn't, come on.
Yeah.
We talked for a while.
Yeah, come on, appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Well, you never feel appreciated in this house.
Appreciate, don't hate, bitch.
Goodbye.
Love you.